Hello everybody, welcome back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm back. Right now I'm looking at an Olight model S2 Baton. If you like this flashlight, which runs on a single 18650, I think you'll like this next flashlight that I'm going to show. Today's flashlight is a model S30R Baton by Olight. This is really cool. I picked this up. I was very excited about it. One of the things that made me buy this was the fact that I like the S2 so much, and this one's better. The run times on this thing are better. It's brighter. This S2 runs on a single 18650 battery, and on moonlight mode, which is half a lumen, let me see if I can get that fired up here. That moonlight mode is going to last for 2 months, 60 days on the S2. Now on the S30 Baton 3, you're not going to believe this, folks, but this moonlight mode, half a lumen, the same brightness as this, is going to last for 100 days. Yes, you heard that correctly, 100 days. So that means you can turn this on moonlight mode Halloween night and walk around collecting candy, and it'll still be on your bed table at Thanksgiving, and then you go to Christmas and it's still on all the way past New Year, and the flashlight is still on moonlight mode. That just blows me away, the amount of time that this thing will run on moonlight mode. It also has low, which is 12 lumens. That'll last 130 hours. That's 5 days on low at 12 lumens. Then you got 15 hours at 120 lumens. And then you've got high, which is 500 lumens for 210 minutes. That's over 3 hours of runtime. Then you've got turbo of 1050 lumens. That's for 2 minutes. Then it'll scale down to high, which is 500 lumens, for another 200 minutes. The candela rating on this is 8,840. The candela on this one is 5,000. So this has got a lot more power going on. IPX8 down to 2 meters, so this is underwater. It's impact resistant to 1.5 meters. That's almost 5 feet. And 188 meters is the throw for this flashlight versus 142 meters on the S2. Now the length is 4.49 inches or 114 millimeters. The diameter of the bezel is 0.98 inches or 25 millimeters, and the weight with the battery is 3.9 ounces or 110 grams. So on the back here it says the S30 Baton 3 is the 3rd generation of our flagship S30R flashlight. This flashlight includes our signature Olight blue accents with the latest Cree XM-L2 LED that covers an output range from 0.5 all the way up to 1050 lumens. The S30R Model 3 is equipped with our Olight branded high performance 3500 milliamp hour rechargeable lithium-ion battery and USB desktop charger with suction cups on the bottom for improved stability on any surface. The S30R3 is also compatible with portable USB magnetic charging cable as an optional charging accessory, which can work with power banks from charging on the go. The high output, portability, convenient charging, and long runtime can meet all your illumination needs for home travel and the great outdoors. That's crazy. So there is a look at the stuff that I just read you. Feel free to pause if you want to stay stuck on that for a minute, or take a screenshot of it. Now let's open this baby up. So the first thing I see is the little tag here. This little yellow tag. And it says, warning, do not short circuit, otherwise it may cause a dangerous accident. And they're referring to the tail cap, the magnetic portion of the tail cap. And then I see a little note here that says read me. Thank you. And it's talking about taking out the insulating film. Okay, that's not anything out of the ordinary. Let's open this up, pull this baby out, and there is a lot that comes with this. It's a heavy package, a lot of stuff. There is the owner's manual. There is a USB to micro USB cable. Okay, and there is the lanyard. We've talked about lanyards a lot with Olight, so I'm going to kind of skip talking about that. Let's see if I can get this baby out. Now, it did say that we need to take out the insulating strip, so we're going to take off the tail cap here. There is our insulating strip. We'll remove that, and let's take a quick look at the battery. This is a proprietary Olight battery, 3500 milliamp hour, 18650, 3.6 volt battery. Pretty crazy. And I'm pretty excited about this. This is specific for high drain devices. Now, on this flashlight, you will notice that the plus or the positive side of the battery goes out. So you put the flat end inside like this. The negative goes in and the positive stays out. Here's a look at the tail cap. You can see the O-ring protection here for the IPX8 rating. So when we tighten this down, we are now ready to rock and roll. Let's get a first look at this flashlight. You can see the nice dissipators for heat right here. And they've moved away from the TIR lens. And they went back to tempered glass on this one. And they got a very shiny reflector in there. That's just a beautiful flashlight. But honestly, the reason I picked it up is 100 days on moonlight versus 60. That's a significant change. They both run on 18650s. They will also both run on a standard 18650. Now, I got some curiosity right now that's just pegging my brain right now. Will this use the tail cap of the S2? Will it fit? And more specifically, will it use a standard 18650 with the S2 tail cap? Let's find out. Does it turn on? Yes, it does. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Turbo. Strobe. Moonlight. 3-minute timeout and then 9-minute timeout. So to do that, it's push and hold. That's one flash, 3 minutes, and it'll time out. And you can do that from any setting. Of course, I don't think it would work on strobe. Let me see that. I don't know if it would do that. I'd have to just let it sit there for 3 minutes and see if it does that. So I'm going to do that in the meantime. I'm going to leave that on the ground while I open this up. Let's take a look and see what's in here. Okay, I'm thinking this is the charging dock. I've never seen one of these before, so let's take a look. This is the magnetic charging dock. So you've got the micro dock too. So you plug the USB in, and then the micro plugs into here, which powers the charging station. And you have another cord here that can power something else or charge something else. You've got 3 little suction cups, so you can stick it down on a piece of glass or a tile or something like that and it'll stay put. And then this will click right into place. Of course, this is the wrong tail cap because I've got the other one on there on the S3. I'm wanting to see if this strobe will turn off in 3 minutes. I don't know. We're going to find out. And I'm not trying to bore you. I'm just trying to figure this out. So my other question is, could I put the proprietary Olight battery in the S2 and use the S3 rechargeable cap? So in theory, I could make this an S30R. Recharge that baby. So we're still strobing. 3 minutes is a pretty significant amount of time when you're just sitting here trying to bore the camera. So that's pretty cool. I got some options back and forth between the S2 and the S30, so I can recharge this one if I want to. I think that's cool. I'm just waiting. Should I sing? Should I sing to you guys while you're waiting? Look at that. That is cool. It's got a good strobe. What does the strobe look like on this one? Pretty much the same. Looks like the strobe on the S. Well, they're about the same. Crazy. So my apologies if you're out there with a strobe warning. I'm sorry, folks, if you have a strobe problem. Moonlight mode on the S2. Crazy. I'm wanting to see if this thing will time out. I had it on strobe and then I had it flash once, so that should be a 3-minute timeout. And I'm not trying to bore you, I'm just trying to show you in real time what this thing will actually do. That's pretty neat. I like the idea of being able to switch out the tail caps. That's what I was kind of hoping would be able to happen, so I can make my S2 rechargeable or my S3. It turned off, look at that. So the timeout mode did work. That's pretty cool. So just like a lot of the Olights, it has timeout. Look at the lens though. That is so much different than the S2. The lenses are a lot different. And the size is a lot different. A lot smaller. It's almost a ½ an inch smaller. So this is the charger. You just stick that baby right there. And I'm guessing, will it work on the M2R? I'm guessing it will. I don't know. I'd have to find out. I'd have to try it. And I'm thinking that this light will turn red when it's charging and green when it's finished, or green when it's on standby mode. Now, what about the S1R? Maybe. I don't see why it wouldn't. I don't see why the S1R wouldn't work on here. I'll have to do some research and see if that works, but I really like this. I just wish that they would change the belt clip. I don't like this style of belt clip. I like the style that they put on the M2R, because you can do it 2 different ways. That's a good belt clip there. And they did that on the M1T also. They put the good belt clip on it. So it would have been nice if they could have put this good belt clip on this guy. Would have been cool. That would have been like a really nice flashlight. I'm not saying it's not a nice flashlight. It's really nice. I'm just saying it could have been a little cooler. So let's see. Let's read the directions here and find out if I'm missing anything. Okay, I've already talked about it quite a bit. Battery installation, how to operate, change the brightness settings. Okay, let's say to turn it on, okay, you just push the button, and then when you push and hold, it'll cycle through. If you double click, it'll go to turbo. Triple click takes you to 1, 2, 3, takes you to strobe. When you're on whatever setting you're on, when you push and hold, you see that one blink. If you push and hold again, you'll get 2 blinks. So 1 blink is 3-minute timeout, 2 blinks is 9-minute timeout. Okay, we already talked about that. To enter moonlight mode, you push and hold. Okay, and if you continue, you'll see that it locks it out. Now if you try to push it and turn it on, you'll see that. It's telling me that I'm locked out. Now to unlock it, you push and hold until it comes back to moonlight mode. Then you can go to other settings. Okay, now direct access to turbo, double click, blah blah blah, strobe, 3 clicks, timer, I talked about that, lock and unlock, I talked about that. So that's about all there is to tell you about the S30R Baton. I'm very excited about that. 100 days on moonlight mode. That is unheard of. 100 days. That is just... So I have both of them on moonlight mode right now. 60 days here, 100 days here. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I like these. They're both IPX8. Look at that. They're repelling right now. That's crazy. They'll probably hang on sideways. They're both magnetic caps. And both 18650. I like the option that I was able to use the S2 cap, because I can run just a standard 18650. Another thing that I have in the back of my mind is, can I use dual CR123 batteries? Okay, so these guys, these rechargeables, can I do it? Let's find out. So right now I have dual CR123 rechargeables in there. There's moonlight mode, low, medium, high, turbo, strobe, off. Wow, that's cool. So I'm using dual CR123s, rechargeables. That's pretty cool. This is a very versatile flashlight. I'm very excited about it. I think it's going to do good things. They're IPX8 waterproof, they're impact resistant, very nice flashlights. Alright, we've got the model S30R Baton Edition 3. Let's check this thing for waterproofness and let's see. See, it's locked out right now. Let's push and hold. There we go. Let's turn this on. Let's go to high. High. Put it in the water. That was definitely underwater. Let's cycle through. Low, medium, high, low, medium, high. Let's do a double click for turbo. There we go. Triple click. Good. Moonlight. Good. Off. So that's working just fine. No problem with the water. Here is the Olight S30R version 3 Baton. It was in lockout mode last time I played with it. So let's push and hold. There, we're on. Let's get it up to a nice high setting. There we go. Let's put it in the water. I would say that's a good dunking. There's a bunch of ducks over here. Let's go through the cycle of this thing. Low, medium, high. Low, medium, high. Let's see turbo. There we go. Strobe. Good. Off. Moonlight mode. Good. Off. Lock it out. Good. We're locked out. No problems. You can see I am on the first setting of moonlight mode. I am running this, and this setting is pretty cool. On this flashlight, this is half of a lumen. Look at that. You can see the corner of the paper. And this will last for 100 days. That's a significant amount of light. Let's bump it up to the next setting of low. This is 12 lumens. You can see this thing has a nice pattern. It's got a nice throw to it. 12 lumens, and this is 130 hours or 5.5 days. Just under 5.5 days. If I go up to medium, this is 120 lumens, and this will last for 15 hours on this setting. That's a significant amount of light. Let's go up to high. High is 500 lumens. You can see how bright that is. And on this setting, it'll last for 3.5 hours. Now let's go to turbo. Low, medium, high. Let's go to turbo right there. Boom. 1050 lumens for 2 minutes. And then it scales itself down to 500 lumens or high for an additional 3 hours and 20 minutes. Let's take a look at the strobe function. You can see that the S30R glows when you turn it off. It has some photoluminescent paint around the lens area. Pretty cool. So folks, I want to say thank you for stopping by on this video talking about the Olight S30R Baton, the third one. Hope you got some good useful information. Please feel free to leave your comments down below. Like this video, share this video, and as always, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. I hope this helped you out. The S2 is a good one too. So if you can pick these up a little discounted price, they are a good flashlight. Now I will say that they do not have a lockout mode like this one did. Remember how I pushed, it went to moonlight, and then I kept holding, and then the moonlight turned off and it was locked? This does not have that. The S2 don't have that. S30 does. So, hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.